the Dallas Cowboys. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
4th down, here's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On the counter, Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They go to Elliott again. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Jackson. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's got it complete to Tolbert. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Prescott now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got him. This is Hilton. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Moore. And good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Micah Parsons charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. He's got a man. Complete. And they work this out past the 25. Play action. Now Jackson. On the move to his left. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Jackson will throw again. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the 1st. Certainly not what they wanted there, and no gain, and it's 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the 44, Jackson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson rolling to his left. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. He's got it to the 43 here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Going to run again here with Pollard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
It's caught. Tolbert. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Now a give here to Pollard. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Prescott. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Play action. It's Jackson. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And in for the Ravens touchdown. James Prochet as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tucker with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
The Cowboys make over a first down here at their own 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Prescott to throw it. On the shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Fourth down, Prescott. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of Prochet. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now Jackson on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Now it's Jackson. Touchdown! Gus Edwards from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion, the tight end. On play action, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will love the crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open.
What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. And the pressure gets to him again. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Man open is Robinson.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's good.
Here's Pollard again. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
Room here to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
The 40. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott off play action. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Marr now to add the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. And he will slide down with a good gain. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They go play action with Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Now Jackson. Throw's going to be incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Steps away to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Anthony Barr.
Spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Pitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's